What is going on? I hope y'all are doing amazing. So, we're gonna like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So, sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my favorite vegan water, and let's get into the mess, shall we? Ciao. Listen, we gotta talk about Jordyn outsmarting the Kardashians because I didn't see them. I didn't see the Kardashians or the Jenners. Did y'all see them? I did not see from the little bit I saw. Okay. Yes. And of course, we already know that Pinky swindled them people's money. Okay. We're gonna talk about it because I think some people are missing what Phaedra Parks is saying. Phaedra Parks really was about to wake it up, and Pinky Cole got defensive because she's not trying to come across as a failure in business, when in reality, she went from being this premier woman we used to see everywhere talking about slutty vegan, and now you don't even hear anything. What we hear is the bankruptcy. What we hear is the fraud and all these other things, and the investors wanting their money back because she filed for bankruptcy. Not you defrauded the investors. But, and y'all know Iyanla Vanzant is back. But before we get started, let's like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my faith the vegan water, and let's get into the mess. First things first, how you can like this video is by double tapping the your device. If you can't double tap the device, hit those three dots right there. Thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe if you like the vibe, share if you care, and subscribe if you have time. How you can engage with this video, hype this video up, send a donation, send a gift, or simply just engage overall is by hitting those three dots right there. And again, opinions are not facts. Opinions are not facts. Opinions are not facts. Um, I want to talk about Iyanla Vanzant being back on the TV screens. Fix My Life by Iyanla used to come on all the time, right? And like, I don't understand why she's back. I get a lot of people feel like there needs to be some healing, but unless Iyanla has healed herself, because I think she's male centered, I don't know. I get it. It was good TV. It was great TV. But oftentimes she sided with the men. Everything was the mother's fault. There was no self-accountability. And if the women were combative with her, it was as if she didn't want them to find no type of solace, healing, nothing. I don't know. Those are just my opinions of Iyanla. So seeing that she's back with a new show, and let me look up the show. Let me look up the show, what it's actually called, because I don't want to call it anything different. Hey, Barry, what's going on? Child, I don't know who that person is. I don't know who this person is, but all right, Iyanla. I hope I spelled her name right, because I don't know if I did. She has a new show. What is it called? What is it called? What is it called? New show. Why did it do that? New show. The Inside Fix. It started yesterday. Let's run through this clip so y'all can hear it.
Welcome to my new show right here on the OWN network. We filmed the very first episode of Fix My Life in early 2012, and the world was a very different place then. Prince was still alive. The iPhone 5 was the latest innovation. Instagram had just been born, and Zoom was not yet public. 12 years ago, I could stand up from a chair without sound effects. And my great-grandson, whom I'm now raising, hadn't even been born. Time has shifted me. Time has shifted us all. We no longer live in the world that existed when Fix My Life first aired. Back then, there were many truths that we simply did not say out loud, and even more that we wouldn't dare talk about at all. Silence was our shield, and denial was our survival strategy. And yet, this remains true. The truth is still the truth. And the principles are the principles, and healing is still required at every level of our being and every aspect of our world. Let's do it. Let the healing begin. Welcome to my new show right here.
It's Inside the Fix, right? I don't have an issue with that. I just know that from what I've seen from Iyanla, it was just very male-centered. And do I know if she's still like that? I hope she's not. I hope she's evolved, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But kudos to her. I want to know what made them give her a show back. Who's going to be on the series? What exactly is she going to be doing over there? But are y'all going to watch it? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all going to watch it. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all are going to watch it. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all are not. I'm just trying to, excuse me, I'm just trying to see something. Moving right along, I want to get into Jordyn Woods. So Jordyn Woods got married today. Star-studded event. Oh, I see some tools. Y'all are coming in with the tools. Y'all are coming in with the tools. Hello, 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 hello. Shout out to the international and domestic bays. I see y'all. So Jordyn Woods got married to Carl Anthony Thomas today. She is officially Jordyn Woods Thomas. This is amazing. And the reason I'm saying this is amazing is because of a plethora of things. Jason Lee came out a few months ago to talk about how the Kardashians set out to destroy Jordyn Woods, and it backfired. Jordyn is really living in her light, right? I told y'all, when it comes to going up against somebody, you have to understand you're going up against everything that comes with them. So when that whole fiasco went down of Jordyn, because Jason said Jordyn slept with Tristan Thompson. That's what Chloe and Kim said. He specifically said their names, while Kylie Jordyn did not say that. So remember, let's take it back. We're going way back. When the whole incident went down, Jordyn told them immediately. After she left the house party, she told Chloe immediately. Do y'all know they plotted against Kim and Chloe plotted against Jordyn that very day she told Chloe, and decided to destroy her in the media. But the problem was the Kardashians are not bigger than the Smiths. The Kardashians are not A-list celebrities. As quiet as it's perceived, they're not. They're considered trash in the media. At this time, they did not have Kanye's backing. Kanye was already starting to do the gospel thing. That's one. He started moving different. They were trying to 5150 him, right? So that's why it backfired. Then you had Tristan, who was caught out here multiple times cheating while Chloe was pregnant, out here in her face, made it a whole nother baby. And then because we found out about the baby after the Jordyn Woods interview with that fitness instructor down in Houston, Texas. So you had Jason Lee spilling all this tea, and I'm like, wait, so she did tell them. She didn't wait. She told them immediately, and they still set out to destroy her. And now Jordyn's on top. Now Jordyn's on top. The life that they want, Jordyn has. The life that Kim wants, the life that Kylie wants, the life that Chloe wants, Jordyn has. It is so unfortunate because I know they're sitting over there foaming at the mouth. Foaming at the mouth. And Kylie was even at the wedding. Baby, Kylie was there so that Jordyn can show them. I was second to nobody. I was playing your friend. I was in the shadows. And thinking about it, it's just so like, yikes. Yikes. Because imagine if they would have been able to capitalize off of destroying Jordyn. They even used Kimora Lee. And look at their lives now. Look at their lives now. Kim is out here having to pray that Lewis Hamilton takes her serious. Because she doesn't have another relationship in her. Nobody else wants her. This is the highest she can go. So she's trying to lock that down. Even though we saw Lewis Hamilton out here with a baddie. Chloe is just out here making it work on her pod. Talking about old tea that we don't care about with her OCD. I know they are fuming. And then when we found out that Tristan ended up having another baby and she decided to do a surrogacy to have the son, cancel Christmas. They lost the plot. So congratulations to Jordyn. Jordyn took the bricks thrown at her, used against her, and created a brick house. Her sister's out here doing reality TV, out in the elite circle spaces and circles, doing what she want to do. She's married a top NBA athlete. Her brand is thriving. She's out here posing with the New York Knicks memorabilia. She's going down in the history books. Because her purse that she designed on her platform is considered the good luck purse. Baby, you don't even need no PR for that. Just get your good luck purse. Look what my good luck purse got me. It got my man a championship ring. Look what the purse got me. Got the fans to believe in the Knicks even more. Look what happened. And baby, it was A-list down. The creme de la creme at the wedding. It was beautiful. You could tell it was beautiful from the things I saw. I know they are over there fuming. They're calling a family meeting as we speak to see like Kylie, who was all there. And she's half their ages, having her way. Yes, it's just, you did that, Jordyn. You did that. Your father would be so proud. Your father would be so proud. Jason Lee couldn't even take you up out of here with the help of the Kardashians. Moving right along. Moving right along, baby. Oh, can we talk about Pinky? Are y'all gonna get mad if we talk about Pinky in an honest light? Okay? In a honest light. I keep telling y'all, Odyssey is going to be movie of the year. Odyssey is going to be movie of the year because of the cinematography and how everything played out and what's going on in the world today. I'm telling y'all, that is movie of the year. And I've seen top tier movies. They cannot compete with that because it was, I know a lot of people don't like how Nolan do the women in his, how he do the women in his movies, but I think he glazes by the women because he wants the men to show up and really act. And that calls for a great movie because oftentimes the women are carrying the movie, the supporting roles. No, it was the men. It was the Matt Damon. Matt Damon going against what he was brought up. Matt Damon feeling the self-loathing of I cannot believe my men didn't listen to me. Finding out he was amongst predators. Finding out he was amongst greedy. Finding out that he had liars around him. Nothing but snakes. Nothing but snakes, baby. It was the snakes for him. That's why in the book he killed them all. He killed them all because he was sparing them from their fate. And the gods was like, you keep sparing these men. These men are weak. They're mentally weak. They're emotionally weak. They're physically weak. They can't control their lust. They can't control their thirst. They can't control their hunger. And they complain. If you read the books, you know what I'm talking about. The Odyssey was crazy. The Odyssey was crazy, baby. Homer did that. I didn't like how he painted out the women, but you know, it is what it is. Ooh, where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Run the checkup. Run the checkup. And run the checkup. Thank you, 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 Star. When someone does something to or against you, they do it for you. Ooh. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Shout out to all the babes. Shout out to the babes. Baby, it's Sunday. We're going to get into this. Get into the things. Get into the things. Get into the things. Get into the things. I want to get into this clip real fast before we do too much. Ooh, where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Run the checkup. Run the checkup. And run the checkup. Thank you, Candy. Thank you, La. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to the base. Base Squad, I have some uploads coming, so y'all should see them between today and tomorrow. Between today and tomorrow. So let's get into Pinky Code, baby.
With the bankruptcy, Pinky, where do things stand with the bankruptcy proceedings? To be honest, at first it was very embarrassing just because blogs be blogging. I'm sure everybody here can agree. I'm almost at the finish line, and I'm happy. It's like a rebirth, and I would do it all over again if I had to. The U.S. bankruptcy code is a tool, and I'm sure that there's some other ladies that'll probably do it in the future as well.
Other ladies, it's probably Kelly.
I find it very interesting that you think bankruptcy is a tool and it's a positive thing. I mean, I know that you had investors that gave you $25 million. Those were African-American investors.
Baby, when Phaedra woke that tea up, and I'm going to rewind it back just a little bit so y'all can hear. Because a lot of people were trying to argue me down over there on the Tickety Talk. Because I told y'all, Pinky got all that money from those black investors. That's why they're calling her a fraud. When you see the list of fraud that's going around, it's a list of fraudsters. Now that Event Fest is being dragged through the mud and all this other stuff. And I don't care, because why are these New Yorkers coming down to Atlanta talking about investing? And we didn't see no real investing. All we saw was people up there talking. I didn't see no CFOs. I didn't see no major capital. I didn't see any of that stuff. I'm not saying that it's not there, but I'm talking about for the black investors. It gave to me, they were preying on people's emotions and whatnot. And Pinky's not from Atlanta. Preying on people's emotions and whatnot, because it's quite as kept. Atlanta allows the scammers to just come down there and scam. I've been talking about that. Suck a business skin. So let me
That's a positive thing. I mean, I know that you had investors that gave you $25 million. Those were African-American investors. And so I had white investors too, thank you.
And you see how fast she wanted to change the subject, because those black investors were like, where's our money? What did you do with the money? You're filing for bankruptcy. $25 million. And we're talking about capital. $25 million. $25 million. Do y'all remember the GameStop movie? Dumb Money? When the wife said call him, and they called the uncle or whatever, and the uncle had all that money, baby, this ain't that type of thing. This ain't that $25 million, and we're just talking about from the black investors. That's why they're calling her a fraud. Y'all keep missing the part. I'm gonna play it back, and I'm gonna let it play all the way through so y'all can hear it.
You think bankruptcy is a tool and it's a positive thing. I mean, I know that you had investors that gave you $25 million. Those were African American investors. And so
No, I had white investors too, thank you.
yeah, but you had plenty of African Americans.
Yeah, more white than black. So, and that's, and it doesn't matter the color.
Yeah.
It's institutional capital, private equity money.
I get it, but I just
You see how she's brushing off the fact that she got these black people's money, 25 million. See, Phaedra didn't bring up the full amount. She just brought up the 25 million.
do not take it lightly that it is this
A
banner
tool.
to a tool.
It is a tool, and I'm gonna tell you why it's a tool, because people really don't know the real story of what happened. Because I'm a professional, I protected a lot of people, and that's none of your business, okay?
And I didn't ask.
But you were.
Baby, that's a public thing. You're on a public platform talking about how rich you are. You out here doing TikToks about people don't understand bankruptcy. No, we understand it very well. You're in a different class when you start making videos and stuff about bankruptcy and whatever. This ain't some, oh, I'm just trying to get it off my debt. Baby, you took that money that those black people raised for you and swindled it. Okay? It's a swindle. That's why you're getting sued. She's getting sued, for those that do not know. Her people are suing her. It's a whole bunch that's going on with Pinky Cole. It was over there on Tasha K. Tasha K broke that story.
And all you do
It
is
could have
brag.
happened to you. It could have
No,
happened
it couldn't
to
happen to me because I'm
it could-
self-funded.
Let me teach you about business.
You don't
okay?
have to teach me. I'm very successful.
They are
I've been in business
Okay,
for
so
20
read some
years.
more cases then if you're very
Well,
successful.
what
How about
cases did
that?
I lose?
Okay, call Bobby Brown.
Call Bobby Brown.
Anyway,
if I was a bad
what
attorney, baby, I was with Bobby Brown for 8 years. I think he could have.
Pinky, where do things stand?
Pinky was upset because she got busted. She did not want the world to know. See, Phaedra came in ready. Phaedra came in ready. Whoever told Phaedra, baby, we spent 25 million of our USD American money on Pinky Cole because she had such a thriving business model and we believed in it and we invested in her. And then she turns around not even 2 years later. Was it 2 years later after having all these babies? Filing for bankruptcy. I knew when Clark Atlanta got Slutty Vegan removed from the university, she was in trouble. Something was wrong. I knew because she's a Sorrow. She's a Sorrow. She's a hit dog hollering, trying to silence the truth of who she really is. Thank you. She is a liar and a mass manipulator because she's trying to, come up with some more salad. No, baby, let's circle back to this 25 million that those black people invested before the whites came with private equity. See, she tried to throw that out there, private equity capital, as if people who don't understand money don't understand the colors of money. So, girl, when they raised that money for you to build all these slutty vegans, because I wanted to go. I'm not going to lie. I wanted to go. The food looked good. I heard great things. I just haven't been in Atlanta. Well, I went to Atlanta. I just didn't go to Slutty Vegan because it was having all those issues. When I seen she was getting a lot of pushback, I noticed then something ain't right. But what was she out here doing? She was out here popping out a baby, talking about family, and then she gets on this show, and then all of a sudden it's like the bankruptcy and then these lawsuits and stuff. You filed for bankruptcy because those black people was on your ass. What's in those contracts? And I love that Phaedra woke it up, and I can't wait for it to be the storyline of next season because you thought you can skate on by. You think because you're pregnant we're gonna forget? Baby, your mama told you not to get pregnant again. Your mama told you not to get pregnant again. You think the pregnancy is going to shield you? And that's how the fraudsters do. Because y'all remember that light-skinned couple that be talking about Jesus and whatnot? They had 2 babies just so she wouldn't go to jail for them committing fraud. I think they're from Detroit or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. And be talking about the goodness of the Lord and God spoke to me and I'm a Christian mama and we're a Christian family. They love to use the faith and they love to talk fast, baby. Where's these people's money? millions of dollars. And it's so unfortunate because y'all understand when it comes to us investing in something that we see is okay, we can see it, it's tangible, and then it gets screwed over. Baby, people are going to prison for the fraud. People are going to prison for the fraud. Thank you, Dana Chanel. Dana Chanel. I told y'all she was a fraud when she first popped up on the scene. I'm the youngest on Forbes. Every time the girls hit the Forbes, it's giving their fraud. Fraud. And then she said, run a business. Run a business. Phaedra has successful businesses. That's why K. Michelle is over there taking a liking to Phaedra, because Phaedra got the on her side. She got them on her side, baby. That Southern Belle got the girls on her side. We saw in Married to Medicine that Phaedra is very wealthy, very successful, hasn't been on TV for so long, just got back in the TV spaces. Pinky, you need to go get some financial advice from Phaedra. Phaedra hit you with the truth. I don't need investors when I'm self-funded. That went over y'all heads. That went over y'all heads. What was Pinky spending it on? I'm pretty sure it was that house. Wasn't her house up for sale? Why would they try to sell your home in the midst of the bankruptcy and stuff? Pay attention to the money, guys. I keep telling y'all that. She swindled them people's money. It was more than just, oh, bad business. And I'm not, I could have told, girl. So you rather be called inmate than to tell the truth? Okay. Okay, that's what they want y'all to believe. Not me, not me, not me. But y'all, I just came really fast to talk about these things. Very light, keep it very light. I have a video about Nolan Wells coming. I have a video about Drew. Of course, I got a video about Black women are tired of y'all telling us who to date. Black women are tired of y'all telling us who to date. Like, it's exhausting. We don't want to hear that shit. We don't want to hear that shit. And I'm going to be very, very honest about how delusional some people in the trans community are, and the girlies who are talking about Black women won't date bisexual men. I just want to brace yourselves. Brace yourself. Because it's coming. And we definitely got to talk about book by Marlo. Baby, she might be going to the feds. Or James Harden is about to get hit with a RICO. Y'all didn't hear that from me. But what are your thoughts, Vase Squad? What are your opinions? Comment down below. I gotta go.